The Hunter exotic gauntlets, the Mechaneer's Tricksleeves, are a very simple exotic. Simple by the fact that its exotic perk provides a very basic and plain benefit, but also simple by the fact it doesn't really offer much at all. Nevertheless, there's always means to optimize an exotic, so let's look into the Mechaneer's Tricksleeves. Being an exotic granted through the Hunter's storyline and recently sold by Xur, the Tricksleeves have an extremely niche perk. The spring-loaded mounting perk increases your sidearm ready and reload speed. Very straightforward for an exotic perk, considering it's completely weapon specific, but there will be a few builds to consider. I should also mention that the Tricksleeves come stock with a mobility mod, which isn't particularly bad, but I'd also consider going for a kinetic or energy weapon reloader mod. This exotic is only working with sidearms, so it really doesn't have any ties to a particular subclass. Probably the only thing to consider is what type of dodge you want to use. To get the most out of this exotic, I would be inclined to go with Gambler's Dodge, for no other reason besides Marksman's Dodge already providing a weapon reload, which overlaps with the Tricksleeves' faster reload feature. Still, it really wouldn't hurt to go with the Marksman's Dodge, so if that's your preferred dodge type, by all means go ahead. The actual subclass or skill tree you use is really not going to impact this exotic's performance. What is going to affect its performance, however, is what weapon loadout you use. Firstly, I'll state that this is not a PvE exotic at all. Even if you really love using sidearms in PvE, and you are using the Rat King in a 6-man raid team to fully activate the Rat King's perk, I would still suggest you use something else. Literally anything else. Having a slightly improved handling speed for your sidearm is not worth your exotic slot in that environment, so let's move over to the Crucible. Sidearms actually have a place in this current meta, particularly the Omolon burst sidearms like the Last Hope, the Last Dance, and the Etana. The ability to quickly switch to a sidearm can definitely come in handy in the Crucible, but it will really depend on how you like to play. If you're an aggressive player who likes to push up and get into the opponent's faces, then a burst sidearm is probably going to be your best chance at killing someone up close, outside of power weapons that is. Or if you're a defensive player who anticipates getting rushed, then a sidearm is again going to be a trusty companion. If you're more intent on team shooting people with miters across a long sightline, then a sidearm and the Tricksleeves really become wasteful. Given that a lot of trials tends to be played this way, at least in my experience, I really can't recommend using the Tricksleeves in competitive Crucible, even if you like using a sidearm. The benefits you get from using something like the Foe Tracer or Knucklehead Radar are far stronger than the Tricksleeves. So if I was going to recommend using the Tricksleeves anywhere, it would be in the Quick Play playlist, or maybe in the competitive playlist if you're feeling dangerous. I would suggest using whatever primary you like, most likely Origin Story, Scathelock or Mitre, and using a burst sidearm as a secondary, probably Last Hope. When you're in close quarters, the power of a burst sidearm can really drop someone in a hurry, and having the faster ready up and reload speed might just give you the edge in an encounter. Personally though, I would go with a Foe Tracer or Knucklehead, just for a more overall benefit. Thanks for watching guys. If you're interested in these optimized videos, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.